Yo, peace to the fam. We in here once again, RockBox Interviews. This is KINGLYFE TV, unified joint production right here. As we sitting with the world famous Clizzo, Mr. Columbus. How you doing, fam? How you doing, fam?
Doing pretty good, man.
Let me get some love real quick.
Getting in with the music, still on this music grind out here, Columbus, Ohio.
Well, it's fun, so getting straight to the point, talking about that music. I know you got something new you working on.
Definitely got the soundtrack to my life, CD, DVD dropping, next month. Been working on it, getting everything together, I got the DVD magazine coming, Heavy in the Streets DVD magazine.
Cool.
And then I got the...
What's it called now?
Heavy in the Streets,
Okay, Heavy in the Streets DVD magazine. When you expecting that?
I got my first issue working on right now. It should be coming about the first of the year. But right now I'm about to hit it with the solo joint though. I got my life, I'm a soundtrack to my life. The CD, DVD coming, no features, all me, straight from Columbus, Ohio. Putting it down, man, just showing people that, had to do a little different this solo album. I bought it out, no features, I ain't got nobody on my album, no featured artists, no nothing, just me spitting every bar, every hook, no ghostwriters, no none of that. Showing them real music, real life, real people, man, putting it down.
So no auto-tunes?
No auto-tunes, man, we ain't getting off into none of that. This is real music.
I gotta ask.
Real life, real people, I ain't knocking everybody what they doing right now, but I ain't even on the auto-tune kick right now. It's real. If I got something I feel like the people really need to hear, So we ain't gonna even mess it up with the auto-tunes and all that.
So what's gonna make it different? What's gonna make it stand out?
Well, ain't nobody get murdered on the album. I ain't shooting nobody. I ain't killing my own people. I ain't advertising or promoting none of that. So it's real life, it's real music, it's real people, it's real stories, is what people really need to be hearing right now, man, as far as when it comes to the music. And not all this saturated, watered down BS,
No doubt. So let me ask though, we talking about the city, we here in the city of Columbus, Ohio. How you feeling about your music scene out here?
I've been a big supporter of the Columbus music scene for the past, for some years now, man. I'm still loving it, still loving everything, man. I love the growth that I'm hearing in the people, the growth in their music that I'm hearing. I've also been growing myself. My new music is totally different. It's a totally different sound. Don't sound like nothing local. So I'm loving the music scene. Looking forward to working with everybody coming up too.
So. No doubt. It's perfect. So, who you liking in Columbus? Like who popping? Who you feeling?
Right now, my CD deck right now locally, I got Lil Will, Mount Vernon area, rocking his CD right now, but I'm still feeling everybody, man. I ain't never lost touch with the local music scene or nothing like that. I'm still feeling everybody's music. If I got your CD, I got City 270 in the whip too, so I'm rocking with just about everybody. If I done came in contact with you and I got your music, I'm rocking, man, so ain't nothing changed.
So let me ask, what you think the problem is? Like, why hasn't no major artist got up out of the city, bro?
I really don't feel like we're gonna really ever be able to grow from this level until we get a major label out here. We got 1,000 independent labels, companies, artists, all this, but we don't have one major label that moved 1 million units for nobody, for no artists, or let alone 100,000 units or 5,000 units. So until we can come together collectively and change that as a community of artists, we ain't gonna really see no change. This is why when you get a deal, they gotta move you right up out of here. You understand what I'm saying? Because this ain't no market to move music. But we got 1,000 independents and not one major. As opposed to different cities. You can go to Atlanta, walk out to Georgia, they got major labels. You go to New York, they got major labels. Go to Cali, they got major labels that move millions of units. You come to Ohio, you got 1 million artists. And not one outlet for none of them artists. So that's what the whole DVD magazine is about, creating that platform for artists to get out there, get that exposure, and get the scene that they need.
So you feel that there can be a market for Columbus?
There's
a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk like there can't be a market here. That's why, the A&Rs don't tap in. I know that there's not a market. So can it be a market?
It is a market here. Anytime they pay Jeezy 4 times to come a year. So you can't tell me it ain't no market here or it ain't no money here, because they got the money to spend on these major artists, but they don't understand really, So it's just like, I know his ticket got to be at least 50,000 and up to come, and he come 4 times a year. That's 200 grand right there. These people will get dressed, go out, buy all these new outfits and all this to see these people, but saying, you know, we just putting our money in the wrong places. We rather promote other people that's already on instead of getting our own people on. As you go to Atlanta, they supporting their own people, getting their own people on. You go down there and try to get them pay you $50,000 to come down for a show. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna give it to one of their Atlanta people first, as opposed to us. We gonna bring them dudes in, and you know what I'm saying, let our people sit on the sideline and starve, and then the promoters will sit up here and sell the slots to the shows, which totally defeat the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you selling slots to the shows to get people to bring people out when y'all should be promoting it to the fullest. So
no doubt.
that's just Columbus for you, man.
I mean, so when we speaking on the Columbus hip hop politics, how you feel about the whole pay for the pay? You know what I'm saying? To get on the stages and you know, is that proper or?
I mean, you gotta pay your dues. I did it for the first years of my career, to where I was like, then it got to the point where that shit was just unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying people $150, $200 to perform for a 10-minute performance. Get up here, they messing up your music, doing all this other stuff. And then it got to the point where it was like, you know, I had to switch my format. I went from paying $200 to open up for these people, do their little shows and stuff, and I just started going into clubs like, who owned it? How much it cost to get it? And come to find out, it only cost $200 to rent the club for the weekend. And you understand what I'm saying? So then I started doing my own shows, making my own platform, building my own stage, just because I got tired of this pay-to-play type of thing. And then I shared my platform with every artist that I knew, every artist that was in my circle. But nothing against nobody.
That's a major key right there. That's a major key right there. I hope y'all listening.
Nothing against nobody though, but you gotta pay.
Against nobody.
I mean, if you want somebody to put some money into you, you gotta put some money in yourself first. If you don't see yourself as an investment, I don't think no major company gonna see you as an investment first. So you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put my money where my mouth is at. You know what I mean?
So I mean, we got a certain movement going on in hip hop in general, as far as like, you know, I hate referring to it, but it's kind of like the hottest shit out right now. The whole mumble raps. You know what I'm saying? I heard the other day we got some meme rappers. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but you know what I'm saying? We got some meme rappers. And this, you know, like, you think there was really an agenda to dumbify the verses, take the lyricism out? Is it all about the beat now, the catchy hook?
Yeah. I believe what we're dealing with right now is corporate America in their hand in our music industry. We're dealing with people that don't understand our lifestyle or where we come from or what we live or what we've been through, but sitting up here trying to dictate and determine what's hot and what's not. Like, so, I mean, the hip hop music we grew up on and loved so much was sold out to corporate America years ago. Anybody that don't understand this, that don't know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to understand, like, what was the Fed's involvement with Pac, with Biggie? Where'd the hip hop police go? They didn't just up and disappear. You understand what I'm saying?
Precisely.
So it's like, we don't understand that. You got to understand, like, these are federally funded programs. Where they go? Where are these people at? They had books with all these artists years ago. Now what happened to it? Is it just gone?
No doubt.
So it's like the Feds got a direct hand in the music. Anybody that don't know that, it's like anytime they sit up here showing you pictures of the night you was murdered, they watching you, Biggie Smalls, they sit up here watching you the night you murdered, and they can't tell us who killed you, but they can show us pictures of you that night. Like, come on, man, it's bigger than that.
So like, you know, it's bigger than hip hop. So I mean, dealing with that, where do we need to take it? You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be on a positive movement, that's what we try to push around here is, you know, saying some positivity. You know what I mean? Where do we need to take it?
I believe that we as independent artists right now are the voice of music because we ain't being controlled by no mechanism. We ain't being controlled by we don't have no corporate interests at stake.
So you don't support no record deals?
It depends on the type of deal, but me personally, nah, I don't. Like, I don't want to see myself being a puppet for nobody's company or nobody else's messenger. That's why I take pride in ownership and owning my shit. That's why I do what I do with Unify Entertainment. I own everything I put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in control of my imagery. I'm in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm in control of my career. So it's like, but I'm nothing against nobody. You got to do what you got to do to get what you got to get. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm good in the hood. That's how I've been. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got. That's how I get down. So I ain't gotta really sacrifice or sell out to get on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already on. I own a multimedia company, doing my damn thing, getting paid all around the board. So it's like I ain't anxious for no deal or nothing like that. But
so what I'm catching is the best shit is ownership.
The best shit is ownership. And then then when they come to you, you know, the numbers is gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Because you own everything. I own 100% of everything I put out. So it's like, I don't think I would want to sell that for a percentage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't understand. Like, my gripe against the industry is just because of, like, when you look at Tupac's career, it's like the year he got locked up, he sold $80 million worth of records. His bail was only $1.4 million. He couldn't even afford 10% of that, which is $140,000, to where he had to go to Suge Knight. So it's like, why would you want to surrender your ownership, give it to these people, and you ain't even getting a piece of the pie? You sitting in jail for whatever you did, wrong or right, and you ain't even got enough money on your own to bail yourself out because these corporations is eating off of you. If he done sold $80 million in 1 year, he ain't got 5% of that. He ain't got 10% of that to sit up here and pay his own $1.4 million bail. It's like, but these niggas is running around now with more than $1.4 million in jewels around their neck. And they definitely still not to this day a better artist than what he was.
No doubt.
So that's what we gotta understand, how it's being controlled by a corporate mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Because if this man is 20 years later still putting out better music than these people that's alive.
True.
And he didn't even have enough money to bail himself out of jail on his own $1.4 million. So it's like, you know,
so that's just what the hustle's still about, to get to that dollar?
Some people chasing the dollar. I'm living my dream. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no price tag on this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no price tag. I'm living my dream. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like to come from nothing, to have something.
So let me ask, you got a release date for your joint?
Now, I don't have a release date yet. I got my posters in, got my flyers. Right now, I'm just waiting on my CDs and DVDs to come in, and then I'm just gonna be ready. Right now, it's already available online. I got my digital distribution deal with Southern Empire. You can get my music on Tidal, Spotify, YouTube Red. I'm on every downloadable stream. Just type in my name, Big Cliz, Mr. Columbus. You know what I'm saying? I got my 3 singles already going. My album is dropping next month, the hard copies. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, I haven't submitted it yet for the full album to be dropped on the site, but I'm working on all that right now, though.
So, yo, alright, you talking about the DVD magazine. Tell me a little bit more about that, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to do with that?
Basically just trying to build a platform for artists, a little bit more exposure. I got live interviews, I got live performances, music videos I've been shooting for the artists around the way, stuff like that. Just build another platform, you know what I'm saying, just another stream to get these people some exposure. I know what it's like coming from the city, and we ain't no MTVs, ain't no BETs and shit out here. So we creating our own TV, you know what I'm saying? You got more, I'm understanding the power that I have, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm more powerful like this to sit up here and be able to put together my own stuff and give it to you to put it straight in your DVD player and be right on your TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta sit around and wait on no deal, wait for nobody to sign me, wait for nobody to play my video, and then it's like, no, I can go straight to DVD, put my shit out and get you my shit. The streets are the biggest consumer, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I'm in tune with them.
So, you working on the CD, you got the DVD coming out. I mean, you got your bases covered. I mean, what else you working on? I mean, it seems like you holding back.
I got the What Hip Hop Is Missing compilation coming out right after that. I got the trio of albums out right now. I got the Unified Music Group album out already. Me, my dude from Boston, my dude from Vegas. We already got the album out right now. You know what I'm saying? Unified Music Group. You can check out the singles, Father to My Child, and the video we just shot out in Miami, all on YouTube. And then I got my solo project, you know what I'm saying, the soundtrack to my life, the CD, the DVD coming. And then I got the What Hip Hop Is Missing compilation. You know what I'm saying? That's feature. I got everybody on there. You know what I'm saying? From all over. Cali, Texas. I've been working with everybody everywhere I touch down. So it's like, I'm going to show you that I can hold any type of, you know what I'm saying, situation they put me in. I'm holding it down on my own, on my solo album. I don't got no features. And then I'm going into a project where I got all features. Every song is featuring somebody. So I'm showing you I can hold my weight against anybody you put me up against. It ain't no competition. But it's showing you that I'm working with everybody. We working together and building this bridge. We independent artists. You're only strong as the people that know you. If don't nobody know you, you just got good music. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you've been doing your thing for a minute, bro. Because, you know, I've been seeing you in the streets for a long time. Been seeing you on these stages doing your thing. I peeped the DVD, you know what I'm saying? You out there with the famous heads, you know what I'm saying? Repping the city by name. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, change the subject a little bit. I know them haters is out there, man.
Haters everywhere you go, man. But me personally, I try to focus totally different. Like I don't got an ounce of hate in my heart for nobody, for no one. I love people. I listen to anybody's music. If your shit weak, it's just weak. I listen to shit anyway, but I don't pass judgment on people because I know what it's like to be in this position of trying to give people your story if it's your genuine, true story. You know what I'm saying? Like most people out here just chasing the dream, they want to be like all these other people on the TV.
There's a lot of fakery out here though, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what we're not getting people's real stories no more. When I listen to people's music, I'm not taking anything away from it. Like they want to be like somebody else, they sound like somebody else, they want to be like somebody else, they want to dress like somebody else. It's just like, you gotta establish that's what music used to be about, establishing your own identity. You telling your story, somebody being there.
You gotta be special, you gotta be separate from everybody. Everybody had their own thing.
But now everybody wants to sound the same. Everybody auto-tune, I don't care. You can play the last 10 artists that came out, I guarantee you all them niggas shit sound the same. Same tempo beat, same shit, same everything, man. And that's personally what I'm tired of. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm doing music for, to break that cycle, to keep giving them real music. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, what do you think happened, man? Like, we had in the 90s, man, early 80s, late 80s, 90s, early 2000s, we had groups like Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teachers. We had the Black Moons, you know what I'm saying?
Conscious rap.
We had conscious rap. What you think happened to it, bro?
We dealing with a corporate mechanism that we don't understand, that we can't see, and we don't understand why they would want to. Once they understand the power of our music, we don't. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they understand how much power the music holds, because now look at the globe. Everybody is being, told and what to do.
What happened to the underground?
We still out here. We still exist. It's just, now you gotta look for them artists. We ain't on the mainstream. I ain't on your TVs. I ain't on your radios, because my soul ain't for sale. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I choose to work this ground that I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the underground kings, you know what I'm saying? The UGK. This is what it's all about, being the king of the underground shit, man. Like, creating your own market, creating your own lane. When they won't let us get in those shows, we started doing our own shows. They won't let us get on their TV, so we making our own motherfucking TV, man. That's what this independent shit is all about. Like, we hold the power, man. Like,
so much for the independence. That's how I feel.
I've been right next to the greats, man, and that's the same thing they told me. They're like, bro, you independent? Stay independent. Work that grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I done soaked up game from all these cats I done been around. I've been on tour with Scarface, Beanie, Freeway, Lil Flip, everybody. And that's the one thing that came away from this was the time I got to share with these people, even though it was minimal, and the jewels that they shared with me about just be independent, stay independent. And I've been on that grind. You know what I mean?
How can the public get a hold of you, bro?
Right now, man, like I said, you can get my music on Spotify, Tidal, you know what I'm saying, YouTube Red, everything. I'm on Instagram at I am Mr. Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm floating around the city. You know me, you know me. I'm working with everybody. I'm shooting videos, doing everything. So I'm very visible, I'm very seen, and I'm everywhere, man.
No doubt. Still got one more question. It's about the hip hop scene in Columbus. We've been having a battle rap scene. You been peeping that?
I done tuned into a couple of events. I probably even attended a couple of them too. Not really my thing, but I feel as opposed to us battling, we should be trying to work with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what everybody's following trends. It's the same thing as what I'm saying. Like, because somebody else getting on with battle rap, doing battle rap, these people think the battle rap is the thing to do. It's like, man, we need to be working with each other. There's already enough beef out in these motherfucking streets. You understand what I'm saying? This music shit is too real to sit up here and just keep sitting around spilling words of hate towards each other. Let's start working together. Let's start building. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna last us longer than any type of beef we out here into, man. That's all these dudes talk about when they battle rap is what I'm gonna do to you, threaten you, and this. I don't want to hear that shit, man. We got enough of that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's come together. Let's get this shit together.
So the battle rap need to die.
I mean, nah, I feel like it's still I feel like it's exercise, you know what I'm saying? Like going to the gym, working out, you know what I'm saying? You getting practice, you getting better, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's still good for the nature of the sport, but at the same time, when I listen to these dudes, and I'm like, I'm the person attending them as a consumer, and I'm paying money to get into a club for y'all to turn off the music and sit up here and let niggas freestyle against each other.
But ain't that the point of hip hop?
It got a lot of different origins. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the aspects.
I'm trying to get to a point
that's the only part they want to. That's the only part of it they want to focus on is the battle and the beef. It's like,
do you think the narrative has changed since, let's say, the late '90s, or is it the same story?
Nah, it's definitely changed because now the music is, everybody's more violent towards one another. You know what I'm saying? In the lyrics and in what we hearing, and you know what I'm saying? Back then it was just more friendly competition. You understand what I'm saying? They spitting bar the bridges over, you know what I'm saying? And rhymes. They weren't talking about killing each other, hurting each other, and you know, it was a competitive thing. But now it's like more like, yo, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill your plants, I'm gonna kill your mama, I'm gonna kill your daddy, I'm gonna kill your kids. Yeah. I just can't stand there and let you sit there and talk and threaten me like that. Like this is just like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like words hold power. If you don't know where they hold power, I do. And I just can't sit there and, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
words manifest,
into the flesh. So it's
no doubt.
Whether they know it or not, and then we wonder what's wrong with the world. Listen to the music and you gonna understand everything. You gonna understand everything you need to know. Like when you wanna know what's wrong with the world, just listen to the music.
This ain't really my angle, not everyday question to ask everybody. But since we're going to, the effects of music, do you believe in the demonization that they said to be in the music?
I definitely believe that they are casting spells through music. If you listen to the music right now, that's why I'm trying to tell people, like, this is not hip hop music that's being made. This is mind control. You know what I'm saying? These people are doing nothing but chanting to beats, summoning spirits, whether you know it or not. This is what's going on. It's been in music way before hip hop even came to the forefront. This is what they did with rock and roll music.
Playing music backwards and all that, right?
And then once hip hop dominated the globe, it became the tool to use. They couldn't cast them spells on us because we didn't listen to rock and roll music. We didn't get off into that crazy shit where they up here biting heads off birds and shit like that. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, the music is being used against us now. It's here to contaminate your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I mean, even though people don't understand that, but when you got people up here talking about Molly, Percocets, and mask off, and this don't got nothing to do with having a mask on or a mask off. Like, this is how they sell their drugs, to the music. So, until we can get hip to that, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna never see no change. That's why I make a conscious effort to breathe life into my songs and not speak death and preach death, because that's all these dudes do. Like, we the ones out here with the friends ODing off these drugs and shit that they talk about. And they sitting up here promoting it just to get a paycheck and, you know what I'm saying, with no capacity.
So like, is there, I mean, how do we counter, you know what I'm saying, keep it on a local level though, but how can we counter attack, or, you know what I'm saying, what's the remedy, you know, what little sauce we gotta, I know it's only a few of us, but what can we do? Because, we need to start setting the plan, man. So, I mean, you ain't got to give them too much or nothing like that, but what can we do as far as start setting a plan to where we can actually even get a foothold in the game to put out some good vibe music?
Everybody got to just understand ownership. Take pride in ownership and stop, because when you listen to the people music, you can tell that by the music that they're making that they're trying to get into the industry. They're trying to get on because they're following trends. Like, no, establish yourself, set your own identity, be you. Understand that the story that you tell is unique. You got your own story to tell. We all have our own story to tell. And right now, this, as I said, this is the purest form of music that you're gonna get, is by independent artists like this, because it's not being controlled by no mechanism. We don't have no corporate interests at stake. You understand what I'm saying? So what you're getting from me is pure, authentic music. Like, this is my real story. This is my real life. You ain't just putting in one of my CDs and about to hear some fables and some shit I done made up or nothing like that. Like, no, this is actually who I am. This is actually where I'm from. This is actually what I do. And it's real music. You know what I mean?
Real talk, real life. I can feel that. So, there's mad angles to everything. We trying to get to the, to the root of how can, at least I am. I'm trying to get to the root of how can we get Columbus hip hop to the next level. But at the same time, I need to get it to where cats is on their business. You know what I'm saying? Cats is a little bit knowledgeable about this extra little bit that goes on in the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you independent or not, you're gonna have to mix with these people
at some point in time. Same thing I had to learn.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to get it to where, we got something established, man. And, so basically what I'm doing, I'm setting you up right now on these cameras, bro. you know what I'm saying, to ask you this. You calling the Unified, you know what I'm saying, can you work with the Kings to where, you know what I'm saying, we can really put this down and start building something. Who else in the city we need to go grab?
We need to get everybody that's doing their thing, everybody that's hot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that got a movement or something going, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what Unified is all about. That's what I've been about all from the beginning. If you understand Unified, the first 3 letters is you and I. It take all of us to make it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selfish. I ain't trying to just, you know what I'm saying, get in and get on for myself. I'm all about everybody else. This is what I've been doing from the jump. I've been sharing my stage, sharing my platform with artists from here to there to everywhere. That's how I build. That's how I became who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we all need to do. Like I said, stop the competing, stop trying to compete with people, let's start working. You know what I'm saying? We are the industry. We are a new industry. People that own companies, people that put out music, people that do business, we are the new industry. We don't need their money. We don't need their handout. We don't need their help. We need that platform, though. We need that radio. We need that visual. So this is what we out here beating the streets up doing. We giving you our own visuals, putting out our own music, getting into your CD systems and your CD decks and shit. So we ain't sitting around waiting no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need a deal to be whoever you trying to be artistically or musically. You don't need a deal to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get out here and get it on your own. These niggas talk all this boss shit in their music, but they ain't the boss. How you a boss if you trying to go work for somebody?
Right.
You dig me? Like,
that's garbage.
so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just my mind frame, my mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Garbage. No doubt. Well, I'm sitting here, nice conversation with Big Cliz, Mr. Columbus, straight from the CO 614-380 for those that don't know. You know what I'm saying? It all adds up to 11. You can do the math later. Ed Weirdo, RockBox Interviews. Peace, love, happiness, baby.
All right.